Hi, Wonder Floaters. Hi. Today, our special guest is Mr. Basanth. He is the founder of Build Wealth Realtors. So, we are going to invite him to our live session. So, let's invite him. Hello. Hello, Basanth.
Hi.
Hello, Basanth.
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
hi.
hi, Chaitanya.
Yeah,
How are you
yeah. How are
doing?
you? Yeah, I'm
I'm good.
doing
I'm
good.
good.
I'm doing good. Nice.
Yeah.
Uh, we are very happy to have you in this session because today's topic is very different than compared to any other topics discussed earlier, or it was said in the markets or in any other social media platforms. It hope this session brings much of the clarification regarding many topics, as well as like a little introduction to many people doesn't know some things like this
Exactly.
residential or industrial things, okay, which you are what we call experienced in. So that's really great to have you in this session. So
My pleasure.
before
My
going,
pleasure. Yeah.
sure. Before going into the session, okay, uh, would like to ask you why exactly or what made you come into real estate sector?
Oh, again, you just made me, go back, way back. I mean, when I just started this, and it wasn't very much, pre-planned. I was there and I thought of entering into this venture of real estate. It was just
Yeah.
accidentally what we can say. So very practically and frankly, if I say it was an accidental approach, incident
Mm.
what had happened earlier, way back in
Okay.
2003, 4, way back in 2003 or 4. One fine day, what had happened, I just, going through this classification segment of the newspaper, I just have a habit of going read the newspaper. I saw there was a ad. In that ad, there was written mentioned one of requirement of one of individual. He has mentioned his number. He had a requirement of some of small commercial space. In the same classification ad, some other gentleman had posted his property. He want to rent it out, and then he had mentioned his number. So I just saw both the numbers, and it is why not I try, because one is looking to rent it out, and other he has a
Uh,
demand in the same paper. I just played smart, and somehow in the process, I just it happened that way. I just called the gentleman who really wanted to give on lease. I just understood his property details, and then I called the one who had given his requirement. So I called, and that
mm.
requirement and that property did matched. This is the requirement did clicked and matched. So now I didn't understood what the next step I should do. So I had people who were working. I am a known people. I just started. I thought of playing with it and trying my hand. It happened. It clicked.
Yeah.
The deal got clicked. I just went all the
Uh,
way excited, and I saw that. Sold that property. It went that way.
nice. Yeah, that's really
So
cool.
that
But
approach, the easy access of the easy access of money I saw, but still it has good money and experience what it gave. I was really happy about it, and I gradually it inclined my interest got inclined in this segment, and gradually it went that way, and now I'm totally into real estate segment. Yeah.
there was a saying if you taste exactly the money, then you will never leave, right? So
Very
real
true,
estate
very true.
will
Yeah.
give it. Yeah. Real estate gives such a thing that who wants to be in the real estate, once they taste how the money will be, then nobody is going to leave this sector. So being my father also is from government sector. He worked there and he
Oh,
came back, and he
okay.
came back and he started the real estate thing and all. So he was into real estate sector for 20 years. Okay.
Oh my God,
So we
that's very
were,
cool.
yeah. So with his inspiration, yeah, some medical problem has come. So he has left this sector for some years. So I was working in offshore. Then I came back
Okay.
and I started this real estate thing. So
Okay.
it was very like I was very happy to be here because like once you like said, once we taste the money, then we will never leave this thing. And yeah, that's really cool because convincing we will be like not only convincing the people, we'll say the facts, what is going to happen, and we'll guide the people. That's very important. Where
I
like
will tell you,
yes,
yeah, I totally understand what you mean to say, what you mean to make us understand. But at the same time, my thought in this is completely something else as well, because we get any opportunity. There are opportunities in our life, and these opportunities are needed to grab in the right time. But I think so, with a wholehearted and ethical manner. So one
yes,
should,
yes, yes,
in any of business segment or sector domain, what you can say, it is never particular to real estate. Since I am into real estate, since you might be in real estate, any sector, any domain, one who is working on, if he is dedicated and he is hardworking, he will get his returns. That is for sure. Yeah,
yes, yes,
since we are in real estate, we understand real estate is something which has potential, heavy and very immense potential, what we can say. And now,
yes,
since we have good potential, what we can say, we get sink into this business, and we enjoy it. We enjoy in form of, it has good money. Definitely, people who are into real estate, they are doing very good money. It has good approaches, accessibility, and good, and your confidence grows up. Your connectivities grows up in terms of
yes,
settling
yes.
about. So I'm
That
enjoying.
networking part.
You have a good network. You tend to grow good networks from this profile of business. Yeah. So since long I'm there and I'm enjoying. That's there.
Yes, they always there is a good business and bad business, but we have to be like we have to choose a path where we want to be, and we should be an icon to many other. That's what really matters.
Very
Yeah,
true. Very true. We
yeah,
always, there has to be a
yeah,
mentor. We always see a mentor should be there in anyone's life, because
yes, yes,
many times what happens when we see we are doing good, but we keep on proceeding ahead. But there should be a mentor. We should make someone a mentor who should guide us in between where we stuck, where we seek guidance. So if you go proper, then proper way and mentoring way, so definitely I would say you are long way to go. Then you'll definitely achieve
yes, yes.
very high. That's it.
Yes, yes, yes. That's really cool. That's really cool. So you being from West Bengal area, Siliguri area,
Yes. I'm
yes,
from
Siliguri
Siliguri,
area.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how is the market over there? Like, uh, so what exactly like people are doing in the real estate? How they were investing and all?
Since if you talk about only in Siliguri, if I say Siliguri is really doing good in terms of real estate. If I can say, for the past 5 years, post demonetization, it has really done immensely good. COVID
Okay,
situation was there. COVID situation was not basically dedicated to Siliguri. It was a national and a global heated pandemic, but where everything has been affected. But
yes,
Siliguri is
yes,
a
yes,
tier
yes.
three city. You should understand what Siliguri is, because many of their people might be there who might not knowing where Siliguri is. Siliguri is in West Bengal, and it's a tier three city with a population
Hatred.
strength of 12 to 15 lakhs.
Hmm,
It
hmm.
has it has geographically, it is really in a very spotted area, because it connected five borders. We get connect in Siliguri, immediate connection.
Okay,
So five
okay.
international borders. So
Hmm,
opportunities
hmm.
of investments are really high. People tend to invest in Siliguri, neighboring
Okay.
countries. And have you ever heard while studying, economics or we can say geography, location
Yeah.
it is also called Hens Neck. Hens Neck. Siliguri is a corridor,
Hmm.
northeast corridor, because Siliguri geographically trading is a trading city. It has tea gardens. It has tourism. It is a trading
Yeah,
city
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
So basically, yeah,
yeah.
basically, Siliguri is doing immensely good residential are picking up at its pace, and commercial properties are really doing good. There are opportunities
Mm-hmm.
which has come in the sectors like industrial sectors, where housing sectors have lifted, like I mean that has picked up in good way.
Yeah.
So we
That's
also
really cool.
see.
Like, yeah, like you mentioned, the tea gardens and all. I guess you also invested in this tea tea plantations and all, like a tea business kind of stuff, right? You also maintain that stuff.
I have, yeah, I am into my additional extended venture. I am into tea. We have a portal, online portal. So I'm not directly taking care of that, but yeah, I'm a partner in that portal. You can get a
Okay.
darling and organic teas. So
Okay.
this is one, and
Okay.
yeah, we have other ventures as well. Yeah.
Yeah, then that's very great to hear. If any of our subscribers or who are interested in tea, I'll let them know your contact number.
Definitely
Sure.
my pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So coming ahead with our topic, like building income sources. Okay. So I heard you were also doing this leasing kind of stuff and all in Siliguri area, I guess. Okay. So what exactly you suggest in leasing and how to go into the leasing thing? Leasing thing, all we almost everybody is confused. Like taking leasing and all, we have to making our money get stuck over there. These all are some of the insecurities people face. Okay. So what you really suggest people or how to go into this leasing markets?
I would say, see, leasing market is something. It is neither leasing. However, it is part of investment. So basically, however we invest, whether maybe in a residential property or commercial properties, so we have in
Yeah.
mind we invest for the source to make money, right? The
Yes.
goal is
Yes.
making
Yes.
money or security of our future. So future security
Yes,
is
yes,
what? Future security is
yes,
only
yes,
in
yes,
form of
yes.
value addition, right? It adds value, it inflates its value, and whenever required, whenever we have any required, so we can sell that
Hmm.
property or we can get any good return from that property. So we have a good chunk of security in our life. Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Leasing
yes,
any
yes.
property when because you have your own set of livelihood wherever we are staying, everything is there. We have additional source of income where we invest where maybe some of real estate or some invest in stock markets or bonds or so. Investing in real estate, people's mind that comes, what should we invest, where should we invest, and what basically leasing, so getting return out of that. I always recommend invest in some such a property where at least you can get a fixed stable return, a fixed stable return, so that you can feel secure in your investment. Stable
Yeah,
return in
yeah.
forms of monthly rental. So if you put a rent or lease to that particular property which you own to any of
Hmm,
a
hmm,
potential client or potential tenant, tenant can be
hmm.
individual, tenant can be a family owner, or tenant can be an institute, or tenant can be an MNC. Looking at the size and
Okay.
everything, there are many measures to just as per requirement comes. However, return and whatever return you get out of that property may be in form of monthly rentals. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that is a source of additional income, which makes us feel very secure. Secure in the sense of
Okay.
you are earning 1 lakh per a month, okay, and when you
Hmm,
start
hmm.
getting an additional return, additional income source of 20,000 per month in form of your rental
Hmm.
income, will you
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
feel good? You will definitely feel good, right? So
Yes,
a
yes,
form of
yes, yes.
security. So leasing, I always
Hmm,
recommend buy something, put on lease. Leasing is
hmm.
something which really boost you, feels you make more secured, and
Okay,
if everything goes good, that capital appreciation is also there. So that gives you additional source of income. That is the key.
okay, okay.
So
So,
this is an investment. Yeah.
can you little explain about the renting and leasing stuff? What? what are the major differences between them? Like taking a shop
Major,
or a commercial space for renting versus taking same commercial space for lease. So, what would you
pre-lease.
suggest?
Okay. See. Now, uh, taking this conversation a little advanced, what I could say, if suppose any individual or any family, those who are looking to invest, I am also part of one startup where we have started preleaseproperties.com. So pre-lease
Okay.
in the sense a property which I would buy, that property.
Mm.
Suppose you wish to buy a property, you have a chunk of fund. Suppose a 1 crore you have, and you want to buy a property to get a assured return of maybe something a good return out of that property. So I would
Okay.
recommend if you get any good rented property, a property which is already on rent, you're
Mm.
getting, some of brand or some of, a company or some of tenant is there. That is other part when you, while buying, you need to scrutinize everything. And once you update with the scrutiny thing, if you take
Mm.
over that property, from the day one, you are getting an assured return, right? A monthly rental out of
Yeah.
that property. So that is
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
if you can fetch any of that till, whatever returns come,
Mm.
maybe 5% to 6%, 7%, however, it depends on the property and the deal you crack.
Okay.
So you can get a return. So you definitely don't have that headache of, finding a tenant or so. So
Okay.
that is more
Okay.
form of secured, more secured form of investment. Maybe,
Mm. Mm.
wherever you buy, but depends
Okay.
that investment you need to invest at a go, maybe whatever time you fetch for this property daily. So that is a
Okay.
ready
Okay.
property that is already constructed and a ready property already signed or already actively running property, maybe 10 rented to a tenant, and you are taking over that property and getting a return from day one. That is the whole idea of that
Okay.
leasing property. I mean that's
Okay.
called pre-lease, not leasing, pre-lease property, pre-rented,
Mm.
what we
Mm.
say.
Okay. Okay. That's really cool. What do you suggest people before taking any lease? Like, is there any checklist or something which these points are need to be considered, like legalities or some
Okay.
other stuff?
See, if you say dedicated or stressing particularly to leasing, there are general checklists. You see, in any transaction of real estate, maybe rented property, if you are going to take over, I always recommend to have a legal advisor with you. So
Okay.
he would have a proper idea for getting taking over that property, because what you buy a property only on the basis of documentation, right?
Yes.
Physical
Yes.
form is
True.
fine. Your physical form is fine because the property which you enjoy physical, but how to justify this property belongs to you? That is documentation. So the
Yes.
documentation
Yes.
is very crucial stage and crucial part in any of a real estate transaction.
Okay. Okay.
You must have a legal advisor. A legal advisor will definitely go into deep, and he will definitely guide you in a very elaborated manner. But as a bullet point, what if I could say, for buying any property, you should check the sell deed, the title of that property, the agreement. If that is a rented property, for already it's a pre-rented property, who is the tenant? You have to just check the background of the tenant. The
Okay.
contract between the contract paper, what has been signed, maybe agreement of contract or agreement of lease or
Mm.
MOA between the tenant and the landlord. You need to verify, scrutinize that the terms and conditions what has been written. If you're
Mm.
satisfied,
Mm.
because it you're satisfied of the stability of the lock-in term and the tenure of the agreement, so these things you need to measure, and the property taking over stuff. I mean, the documentation are very similar in if you buy a residential or commercial, whatever. You need to check the project plan, the building plan
Okay.
of the property wherever you buy. The
Okay. Okay. Sure.
title
Sure.
deed, the chain deeds, yeah, the title of that particular property, stamp duty value, and
Okay.
also the KYC of the buyer, if it belongs to individual owner. So you just need to
Mm.
KYC and scrutinize it belongs to him. If you
Okay.
are buying a property which belongs to an institution of a company, you just need to verify the company papers. So these are
Okay.
basic things to go through, but you should always have a legal advisor with you. Just spend a penny of legal fees, but that will make you secure long term.
Yes, 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 yes. So coming with the lease and other things, so what do you consider or say our viewers about futuristic investments? So what could be our futuristic investments? So where we can invest and all. So what kind of technology or something which is going to impact our realty sector and making
There are
ease into lives?
Yeah, there are immense opportunities of investment. We won't say futuristic investment. See, every investment which scrutinized prior investing, where if you are investing in real estate, every project or every form of investment will give you return unless this property and the transaction is not disrupted or
Okay.
disputed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now, if you are, this depends. If you have a budget, it also depends on the budget one is investing, right? If you have an investment budget of X amount, and you are wish to, you have a limitation of particular, budgeted property, budget, or the limitation of the budget you have. Now, only
Yeah.
thing you need to check if you want to invest, what return are you getting down the line, maybe 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years ahead of the day from investing. What regular income it is sourcing that particular investment, and how much appreciation you are getting out of the investment, right?
Okay.
Appreciation in
Oh.
form of your investment manner can be your capital appreciation. If you're investing 1 crore today,
Mm.
you definitely wish to get a good return down the line if you wish to sell 5 years ahead of the investment time. So maybe you wish to invest if the valuation goes to 2 crore. So that is again
Yes,
a
yes,
capital
yes.
investment. Yeah. So this you
Mm.
need to check prior to buying. You need to scrutinize the builder, the location, which location it is in, what are the government policy or government announcement in that particular location that might give you good returns. Future stick investment, if I can say, maybe
Yes.
commercial or maybe IT or maybe residential. But what are the new development will take place down the line 4 5 years or 2 3 years? What are the connectivities? Very important in very crucial stage. Any property has to have a good connectivity. A good
Yes, yes,
connectivity in
yes.
forms of geographic connectivity, government plannings, and all you need to check. And also monthly rental. I mean, rental yield in that property, in that particular zone, in that particular area, if you need to scrutinize prior, and while examining you get a rental income of, if it is residential, 3 to 3.5 or 4% rental income is good. If it is commercial,
Mm.
6% till 6% is also good, I would say. So
Okay.
as a futurist, you need to measure other factors while investing in property.
Yes, yes,
now
yes.
now
So, mm,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, tell me,
Okay.
continue.
Only one point I would like to add. Now, India is very big country, so we can't say Siliguri is doing good. If you are based out of Vizag or Coimbatore, your limitation of investment, which is under your control, will be the nearby areas, right? If I recommend you
Yes,
to
yes,
buy
yes.
in Siliguri or Calcutta, if you don't have regular access, so I really don't give you recommendation of investing there, because you need to maintain that also. While investment is only in real estate, is never you just invest and forget. You need to maintain. You need to raise a child.
Yes,
That is again investment is also raising a child. Property investment is also something like that.
yes,
You need
yes,
to
yes, yes.
take care. So wherever you invest, you need to take care of that investment. That is there.
Yes, yes. So recently, regarding the leasing stuff and all, I have come across a property where I had deal with it. The thing is, recently in December, I put a property for sale. Okay, it's a very old property. It's a layout actually. So I would like to give an example, not nothing else. Okay. So what happened is the property is just adjacent to the road, but it was never come into light. So what I did is I made sure that I got a buyer. I made sure the owner and buyer are okay with the terms and conditions. Now what I did is I asked the buyer to construct wall or some warehouse kind of stuff and give it for the lease. So he has taken it very seriously. Now the thing is, the property which he has got is at for suppose 3K per square yard. Now after giving it for the lease, it has surged to 6K within 1.5 month, and the property is 15 years or 18 years old, and when the actual buyers got it for $1,000 and it has gone to 3,000. That's it. Now after constructing the warehouse or whatever, now the prices has surged. So this is a little thing, but it has added more value to the property. So constructing a warehouse or giving it for the leases and all, it's a very good option. Like you said, keeping the checklist, like you mentioned, the checklist, the what do we call the legal team and all. So we shouldn't hesitate having a legal person to do his job. So everything will be simple to us. Yeah, so that's really great to have you in this session. I'm very happy to have you, and I hope
Likewise.
your Build Wealth Realtors company and also the leasing company which you have started shine in Siliguri area,
Thank you.
and you and your team
I
have
would
very
say,
prosperous
I
year.
would, yeah, I would just like to add on what you said. So basically, what we had started as a leasing business, it's preleaseproperty.com. It is, I'm just taking care of this particular region, Siliguri and Calcutta.
Okay,
It's a pan-India based company, number one.
okay,
And
okay,
yeah, we have presence in almost 13 cities at present, and we are looking ahead to have presence pan-India, northeast, southwest. And
okay,
since I stay in Siliguri and I have operations in Siliguri, but I have my own presence in Calcutta and other regions also. So
okay.
still, your good wishes are always appreciated, and I really my pleasure you having you as well and calling me in your live session.
Yeah, I wish we have many more live sessions. Like this session will be episode one for Surge Your Income with Realty.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
so
Look, sir.
we'll have another 3 4 sessions. Okay, name it like episode 2 3 4 5. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah. We'll look forward.
we'll explain the people what exactly they have to do, and the thing is, we in the business are going with the trust and transparency. So it really makes matter to the people when they find such people like us. So, and this is why I guess you have got Youth Star Award, I guess, in Siliguri area, right?
Somehow, maybe,
Congratulations
yeah.
for that.
But
Congratulations for that.
thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Then I'm very happy to have you in this session. We'll have the session in next week or other week for sure. Then, and with this,
Sure, looking forward to.
I conclude. Thank you, Basan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye,
you.
bye.